And 3 more buses of migrants arrived in New York City today from Texas. The governors of both Texas and Arizona have been busing migrants to cities like New York and Washington, D.C. for months. NewsNation's Marky Martin joining us live from Texas. So, Marky, tensions rising between Texas Governor Greg Abbott and New York City Mayor Eric Adams.
Yeah, Nichole, this is now a political showdown, and Governor Greg Abbott has followed through on his promises to bus these migrants to more liberal cities to give those leaders a fraction of the idea of what Texas and the southern border go through on a day-to-day basis. And now New York Mayor Eric Adams is threatening his own retaliation bus as more and more migrants continue to arrive in the Big Apple.
At least 3 more migrant buses arrived in New York from Texas Wednesday morning. This after 50 migrants were dropped off just last week. People like Johnny from Venezuela, who left in search of a better life. The 38-year-old found the 5-week journey to the United States was full of police mistreatment.
In Nicaragua, they would slap us. They would treat us like we weren't human beings.
And this man, who left behind his children and hopes to find work soon.
I'm very grateful to the United States government.
Their method of transportation igniting contentious back and forth between New York City Mayor Eric Adams and Texas Governor Greg Abbott, who says more buses are on the way.
Oh no, we're scaling up on it because the number of people who are coming across the border continues to increase.
Mayor Adams threatening his own form of retaliation to the governor, whose immigration tactics he calls anti-American.
I am deeply contemplating taking a busload of New Yorkers to go to Texas and do some good old-fashioned door knocking because we have to, for the good of America, we have to get him out of office.
To date, about 7,000 migrants have been bused from Texas and Arizona to D.C. and now New York. Mayor Adams calling for federal assistance after about 4,000 asylum seekers have arrived in New York since May.
Because it's more than housing. Remember that. Housing, education, food, translation services, health care. All of these issues.
And at CPAC, Governor Abbott doubling down on his methods.
They cannot handle that one single challenge. We deal with that number every single day. I got one thing to tell you and to tell them. There are more buses on the way as we gather at this conference today.
And by the way, Mayor Adams calling on that government assistance for those 4,000 asylum seekers now taking refuge in shelters across New York City. Just for reference, that number is what Texas sees on a daily basis. And lastly, Nichole, a lot of people coming forward, even former ICE leaders, saying these 2 cities, D.C. and New York City, are sanctuary cities. They've labeled themselves as safe havens for these migrants. So a lot of people not understanding why leaders like Mayor Adams are now labeling these buses as problems. Nichole.
All right, Marky Martin, thank you for that. Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.